Underneath the trees, we watch the sky, confusing stars, the satellites. I never dreamed that you'd be mine, but here we are, we're here tonight, singing, amen, I'm alive, singing, amen, I am alive. Died and I'm singing, amen, amen, I'm alive, amen, amen, I'm alive.
Hello and welcome to our 10th episode of Let's Tube. I'm your host, Grace Jemela, and back there behind the camera is my dad, Don Jemela. Let's Tube is the only podcast on the internet that features the best of the attractions here in my hometown of New Braunfels, Texas. But for today, Dad and I are at Cowboys Dance Hall in our neighboring town of San Antonio for the Love of Kids and Harleys fundraiser.
Roger, it's all yours, brother.
Well, I guess you were right. Blue bonnets are worth the drive. Now I'm here in Canyon Lake alone. Little I know that you can't hear. You were down, feeling blue, and I just want out.
You might remember Trevor Bird, the general manager of Green Harley Davidson, from a previous episode. Trevor, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here in San Antonio tonight?
Definitely. We're here tonight at Cowboys Dance Hall in San Antonio to celebrate the 15th annual For the Love of Kids and Harleys. It's a charity started by 5 businessmen here in San Antonio that had a passion of riding Harleys together and decided that they should take their resources and their influence and give a little back to the kids in our community. Since they founded it 15 years ago, we've donated over $2.2 million to local children's charities, and tonight's event benefits the YMCA of Greater San Antonio, the St. Jude's Ranch for Children, Easter Seals, and the San Antonio Sports. We have a really exciting night planned tonight. Starting at 7 o'clock, the Nick Lawrence Band is going to take the stage, and as soon as he's done, we have a name that a lot of you guys might recognize. Mr. George Strait is going to come out and do a live auction. He's going to auction off a Harley Davidson Tri-Glide and a Buell 1125R. And then after George is done, we have the KJ97 Texas Jam featuring Roger Krager, Randy Rogers, the guys from the Eli Young Band, and Stoney LaRue and Aaron Watson. So it is going to be a fabulous night full of all sorts of great entertainment, and again, for a really great cause.
Baby, I guess just a little bit tired tonight.
How does tonight impact New Braunfels?
That's a great question. About 3 years ago, the St. Jude's Children's Shelter, which is a Comal County-based organization, came on board. And with that came a lot of support from the community in New Braunfels, Texas. And then this year, the YMCA of Greater San Antonio, which does include their New Braunfels location, is a member. So there's a lot of familiar faces from our hometown, and a lot of money going back to these organizations that support the kids right there in New Braunfels and Comal County.
I'm here with Tuesday, the Director of Marketing and PR for the YMCA of Greater San Antonio. What will YMCA put the money towards for the kids?
Well, we are a nonprofit, the YMCA, and what we do is we benefit the children in all of the entire community. We have swim lessons and youth sports and wellness programs and after school and child care and child watch. We have so many things for children to do, and this money is actually going to help those who can't afford to actually come to our programs and benefit from that.
I'm here with Brenda Chapman from St. Jude's Ranch for Children. Brenda, can you tell me a little bit about how your organization is involved with this event?
Absolutely. This is our 4th year with For the Love of Kids and Harleys. We were invited to participate 4 years ago, and every year each charity does a different phase of the event. So this year we are in charge of decorations and ticket sales.
How is the money used by St. Jude's?
We actually put it into our general fund, so it helps with meeting our operating expenses during the year. The state places children with us who have been abused, abandoned, or neglected, and then they only pay about half the cost of actually taking care of the kids. So it's a continual quest to raise the necessary funds to keep the doors open, and this event is a major contributor to that effort.
Words cannot express the way you look in that white dress. I don't believe there's ever been such a beautiful sight.
I'm here with Linda Tapia of Easter Seals. Linda, can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with this organization tonight?
Yes, as a matter of fact, Easter Seals has been part of this organization for 13 years. We're very pleased to be invited back. The funds that we raise through this event are used to help us fund services for our infant and toddler program primarily. It's a program where we take the services to the children and to their families. These are children who are babies until the day they turn 3, and we're providing everything from counseling, nutrition services, family education, speech, occupational, physical therapy, to try and help them catch up with where they're normally developing peers. And this is a very important part of our being able to do those services to the children.
The lone star is shining bright above, and there's magic in the air. Looking deep into your eyes, I can't help but sympathize.
$12,000 once, $12,000 twice, so $12,000.
George Strait's in there.
$3,200. $32,000 right here. We're going to sell it $32,000 once. Anybody else? $32,000 twice. That is sold. $32,000.
Oh, wow, congratulations.
We're going to sell them once. We're going to sell them twice. You got yourself some boots for $13,000.
Awesome, thank you.
That's the harsh reality. I feel the same if you had chose me. Hearts are breaking across Texas tonight. Yes, hearts are breaking across Texas.
Thank you for joining us here at Cowboys Dance Hall in San Antonio for the Love of Kids and Harleys fundraiser. Check us out online at letstube.com or on iTunes Podcasts under Let's Tube.